super positive indeed. So EG, they picked Vertigo once again. And one of the reasons why they actually had some success against FURIA was because of their T side and just the way they were able to abuse rotation. So have this round here where it first starts off with George finding this kill onto Quesarado. And there's going to be a trade back onto Rush. But what we'll see here is that EG, they're actually going to push more towards this B site, or they're going to put a bit more pressure on the drop. So much so that the rotation over here from FURIA actually comes in towards B. Pay attention to these people who are rotating in towards that B site. The one thing about Vertigo, though, is that it's a map that has multiple levels, has 2 levels. So as a result, Junior, who's down here, he can actually hear the rotations of these players moving over towards that mid position. Because of that, he can hear the footsteps above him, and as a result, he realizes that the A site is more open. He understands that the A site has more of an opportunity. So he goes over towards this A site, not using any utility. And by the time that R actually comes back to peek towards the A site, Junior has the drop on him. That allows EG to now come back towards this ramp position, understanding that now they can group up in a 4v3 situation. They have a man advantage here. What you'll see next is that they're going to fight the A site. Falco, he finds his kill onto Yuri, but then EG, 2 of their plays get taken down here, leaving Hex in this site to get this one trade. Now, the one thing here, though, is that if you look at the radar, you'll see that George, he's actually found his way into this mid position. Now, typically, whenever you're in a man advantage, you have the option to place one player as an insurance, and that is to ensure that even if this fight at A goes wrong, they still have an option to go back towards B. That's what George has done here, and when this fight goes wrong at A, he is now in a position to cut off the rotations at B. As a result, now Hex, who's alone here towards the site, he can pick up the bomb and go back towards B, while George gets this last flank kill, and that is it. So right here, clear example of why EG were so good against FURIA on the T side is just their ability to exploit some of these gaps. The question is, can they do it again?